If you do the research, Sol is elite, and Caritas is giving. It's Latin, and basically says we're the #1 givers back to the community through our outreach programs, comedy, charitable outreaches, you name it. That's what we do, and we consider ourselves the best at it. I'm from East Texas, Jacksonville, Texas. I was born and raised there. 18 when I graduated, I joined the military and I served in Iraq. And when I returned back to the States, I moved to the Houston area. So I've been here pretty much my entire life. My parents are deceased. My mother died of complications of diabetes and my father cancer. That's why those two charities mean a lot to me. And as you'll see on my future projects, we donate a lot of money to diabetes and also cure. My dad was also an engineer. I'm 5th generation railroad. 4 generations before me, my dad was the first engineer, and then now myself. It means a lot because especially in the African American community, there's not a lot of industries where we can say we were 5th generation, because it's a lot of industries that didn't allow blacks to have the job 40 years ago or 50 years ago. So to be able to say that now that I'm in the same industry that my great-great-great-grandfather was in. Recently I rang the bell at NASDAQ, international organizer with United Transportation. It puts me in contact with thousands and millions of people throughout the United States. I was watching TV. When I first moved to Houston, I heard of elderly people dying because their houses are too hot. And I'd never heard that before. I guess, I don't know if where I grew up it didn't get that hot or everybody had an air conditioner, but I'd never heard that.
A very hot day.
What a donation you're making. This is terrific.
She's disabled and lives alone. When her window units went out...
Ooh, it's been so hot. It's been, ooh. And I said, well, this was that hot in June. I don't know how I'm going to make it in June.
And all I thought was, well, air conditioning can't be more than $100, $120. And if that's all it takes to save somebody's life, that's a small price to pay.
It just so happened that Carlos Wallace had seen one of my people-to-people stories. A train engineer by trade, Wallace offered to buy 2 window units for someone who needed
to start a program and challenged a lot of my friends to buy air conditioners. And and I spoke with you and you said, well, let's do them one at a time. And so here we are.
Initially, I challenged all my friends. I said, for each 10 that you guys buy, I'll buy 1. And we'll distribute those throughout the city. And I called Emily Aiken at News 2, and she gave me a better idea. We ended up, having a successful air conditioning drive.
But with the new units, the house is cool.
Yeah.
All because a viewer cared.
I just really thank you. I don't have words. I really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to always give back. Giving back to the community is more than just throwing money down or donating to a charity without following through, knowing the importance of it. Comedy is one of the best ways. A lot of the money that we make with our comedy shows back to the community. We do community projects, we do food drives, AIDS walks, breast cancer walks. I mean, we're all about that.